Hey guys, so I asked on Twitter if you guys wanted to see my Scentsy haul, and for the most part, pretty much everyone said yes. So for those of you that don't know, Scentsy is kind of like an awesome alternative to candles. I had a Scentsy party, like I hosted one at my house, I guess it's been about a month now. And it was really fun just to get together with girlfriends and family and everyone. And I got some really good stuff. This was my first experience with Scentsy. Unlimited Elizabeth has a really good friend that's a consultant, and she has done hauls of Scentsy in the past, and I never had heard about it until Elizabeth's video. And I was like immediately looking to find a consultant in my area that could come host a party because I just wanted to try this stuff out. And I'm absolutely obsessed. I want to share everything that I got with you. I'm not the best at describing smells, but I'm going to try my hardest. Basically, for those of you that don't know, Scentsy is kind of like a tart warmer. It's a safer alternative to a candle. So it's a plug-in. You plug it into the wall. It has a light bulb. I'll just show you. So there's no candle, no flame. You don't have to worry about if you forget to blow this out before you leave the house. It's totally okay to be on. The little blocks I'll show you, they're not, it's like paraffin wax almost. It never gets too hot where you can't put your finger in it, so it's completely safe, especially if you have like kids, and I wouldn't recommend them playing and dipping their fingers in it, but it's not going to get too hot where like a candle would. Also, the wax doesn't give off like the harmful toxins in the air, you know, like the smoke. And you basically use it the same way that you would use like a tart warmer. And then once it hardens in here, they do make these little tabs that you could lay out and lift up the wax, but I've been just sticking it in the freezer and it just pops right out after like 20 minutes or so. So I'll begin with my first thing. I only got one full-size warmer because Elizabeth's friend Miranda sent me like a surprise package in the mail the one day with a full-size warmer and like 3 scents, and that was so sweet of her. It was actually like right after I booked my first party, so that just got me even more excited. Miranda, I don't know if you watch YouTube videos, but if you're watching this, thank you again. I did text your phone, but I don't know if that was your cell phone or house phone, but anyway, thank you. And Elizabeth, thank you for getting me addicted. The first thing that had my name all over it that I had to get is the medium-sized warmer, and it's called the Cupcake Warmer. This has found a permanent location on my kitchen counter. You can kind of just use it like this if you don't want the cupcake on top, but it's really pink and fun, and it has like frosting. And the cool thing I like about these warmers, they have so many different kinds and colors, but the cool thing I like about it is it also acts as like a night light. So I have one in our spare bedroom too, and it's just nice, and it kind of gives off like a nice ambiance. You obviously can't see in here because my lights are on, but it's nice at nighttime. Like, we have lights underneath our cabinets that I usually like to leave on. It just looks nice in the kitchen. And these now too, I just really like how they give off that ambiance. So I got the full size or the medium size warmer, and then I just got a bunch of plugins because I wanted to have like basically one in pretty much every one of our rooms. I thought the plugins would be more realistic to have one of each of those in the rooms, because the plugins you can actually leave on all day. Like, my consultant said that she's gone on vacations and like left the house and left them on, and she has cats and animals and they've been fine. This is what the plugins look like, and they actually have an on and off switch too, so you can turn them on and off. They also have a button here so you could adjust this if like you have an outlet, like an outlet that is different. Basically, the little light bulb and then the top, and it kind of just screws on. This is the Tea Rose plug-in. This is probably my favorite one. I love this because it's so pretty. Obviously, you would put the little block in here, and the light bulb just lights it off, and these give off like, I can't even believe how fast and how much these scents fill the air in my house. It's ridiculous. But so yeah, I bought this Tea Rose plug-in either for our bedroom or possibly our powder room downstairs. So that's the Tea Rose. Let me explain with Nick. I got this one. It's called Groovy in the color Rust. This matches our kitchen perfectly. And again, it's like a nice little light bulb, like a nice little night light. So I got that. Babe, what are you doing? don't know if you guys heard that, but he said he's humping the bed. I also got that groovy one in black. I got 2 of these. I actually have we have a black and white guest bedroom in our house, so I thought this would go perfect in there. And then we also have our living formal room is like gray and purple, and we accented with black like tables. So I got one for our formal living room. And then my second favorite warmer is the Santa Fe, and my friend Kelly actually got this one too. We both were just like obsessed with it. This matches our family room, like our den, perfectly, and it has this gorgeous little turquoise stone right in the middle. This is a neutral color though that I feel like you could pretty much put in any room. I almost even would consider putting this in our bedroom or even our bathroom in our room. But love, 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 love. So those are the warmers that I got, the plug-ins that I got. This is one of those little grab tabs for anyone that cares. Okay, on to the scents. Now again, I'm going to try my best, but we'll see how this goes. The first one I got, and I got all bars, they have like really nice package deals. So I got like the plug-in deal where you get 2 plug-ins and like 6 bars for whatever it was. And then I did like the medium warmer. I don't know. They have like really nice packages. So you could do like a full-size warmer and a plug-in and then a couple bars. But when she came to my house, she laid out like, I don't even know how many scents they had, but I was like dying because everything smelled so good and I wanted everything. This first one is called Lucky in Love, and it's purple. And as soon as I smelled this, a big wave of nostalgia came over me. If you guys remember the fragrance Love Spell from Victoria's Secret, I don't even know if it's still there. Could be. Love Spell was like hugely popular when I was in high school. Every girl wore this perfume. Exact dupe right here. Lucky in Love is Victoria's Secret Love Spell. So, love, love, love the smell. It just takes me back to high school. I got 2 of this one. This is Cozy Fireside. And I'm guessing this is more like one of their holiday collection ones. But it almost has like a masculine scent, but a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of like musky, almost like, I don't even know. It smells like a fire. Like it smells like a fireplace, like after you put the fire out. This, like that smell that fills the room. It's very charming though. Like it's definitely a masculine scent. But it's very winter. Like it's like a very cozy feeling. Probably my favorite one of my favorite ones for the home is Home Sweet Home. And this is just that really welcoming, homey, cozy scent. It almost smells a little bit like berry-esque, and maybe like a tinge of cinnamon. It's just very homey. Like I feel like when you go into people's houses that smell good, that's like the scent that you would smell. Another one that I did not get because my fiance hates the smell of cinnamon. It like makes him sneeze, or so he says, makes his throat hurt. And I love cinnamon smells, but there's one called Cozy or Christmas Cottage. Oh, it smells so good, but I didn't even get it because he doesn't like smells like this. This is probably my favorite one that I got, and I think I got 3 of these. This is called Eskimo Kiss, and this, like, I had the little scent tester at the party, and I literally like was carrying this around the whole time, just like I was obsessed. And oh my god, it just smells so good. That's really helpful too, right? That it smells good. It's definitely more of a holiday scent. Oh, it smells so good. I don't know, I can't even describe this one. Just take my word for it. If you're gonna order some, get Eskimo Kiss. It's friggin' amazing. I got Silver Bells. I don't love this one. I forget what a lot of these smelled like. It definitely smells kind of like snow and little mistletoe from Bath & Body Works Yankee Candle. Like a little outdoorsy. Not crazy about that one. That's another Cozy Fireside and Eskimo Kiss. I also got Enchanted Mist, but I left it at my parents' house, and that's like a really nice, because I brought over my mom's stuff. That's a really nice, like very soft, subtle, light, but like fresh scent. And it's, my mom even bought the Solid perfume, which they also have, and she loves that scent. It's just like it's a very feminine scent, but it's very light. It's not overpowering at all. This is another Silver Bells. I must have got 2 of those. Snowberry. This was my second favorite, next to Eskimo Kiss. And it's just, oh, I seriously, like 3 times now, have wanted to hold it up to the camera for you guys to smell it. Definitely berryish. It's definitely a wintry holiday smell. Like, I think of the holidays. Like, I think of decorating the Christmas tree and just listening to Christmas music while you're baking cookies. But it has that, like, berry smell with, like, a touch of almost kind of, like, Christmassy tree smell. This is so bad. I'm so bad at describing this. Next one is Quiver, and my consultant said this has been a really popular one lately. It's definitely a unique smell. There's nothing I've ever smelled like it. I would say this is definitely more on the masculine side. It's more of like a musky smell, like a woodsy smell, than like a floral or a berry. Almost like a perfume cologne kind of smell. It's very unique. I really like it, and I think it would be really nice for the home. And then the last one I got is called My Wish. And I think the Solid perfumes come in this one too. And this is just definitely a feminine, almost like fruity, but again, like very light smelling. It's not overpowering. I could see why they made this into a Solid perfume. It's just very girly and like fresh. Kind of kicking myself that I didn't get this as the Solid perfume. It smells really good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So needless to say, I'm addicted, officially obsessed with Scentsy. I actually right now have Bath & Body Works wallflowers all over my house, but I've been hearing some conflicting reports about them causing house fires, and I'm so paranoid about them to the point that I am now like unplugging them every time I leave the house or Nick leaves the house, because I don't want the house to catch on fire and like Jake's in the house. Like, I'm so paranoid about it. They get really, really hot, and I've asked Bath & Body Works several times that I've been in there, and they're like, oh no, they're completely safe. We haven't heard anything like that. But I've read some stuff online from other people, and I've heard just from word of mouth they were dangerous, and I literally have one in every room and every bathroom in my home, and you can imagine how tedious and fun it is to unplug them. Nick and I both work every single day, so to unplug them, it's just tedious and annoying. So I bought all the plugins with the intent of replacing my wallflowers. I also have a lot of like lemon wallflowers. When I mean lemon, I mean duds. Like, I'll put in a new bulb and like it doesn't even work. And I've brought back a couple to the store. They just exchange them for me. But they're supposed to last like a year, and I can honestly say like there are some that give off like a really strong scent, and then I have one in our powder room which you wouldn't even know like there's anything in there. It doesn't even work, and like the fluid in the bulb doesn't even go down. So I'm kind of over those, sick of them. The fact that they're only good for a year is kind of ridiculous when these plugins last forever. And I should mention too that the replacement bulbs are like $1 each, the light bulbs, and they are specific to Scentsy. Like, you can't just go to Lowe's and buy these. They're like specifically made to get hot enough to melt the wax. But yeah, again, you could just pop this into your freezer and it just pops right out. Really super easy. But I like these because you can have these forever. You just have to replace the bulbs every once in a while. And they make like really cute decorations for your house. I know Bath & Body Works comes out with like Halloween-y and Christmassy ones, but some of them are very tacky, and I would never put them in my home. So I usually just go with like the sleek white ones. I have a pink one in my powder room, but that's as like far as I'll go as far as like decorative plugins. But I just like these plugins a lot better because they're just more decorative and pretty and like neutral. I love my cupcake. So that is everything that I got from Scentsy. Like I said, if I could recommend any scents to you, it would definitely be Lucky in Love if you were a Victoria's Secret Love Spell fan. For the winter holiday season, Eskimo Kiss, Snowberry, Home Sweet Home, which I would burn Home Sweet Home all year round. That's not just like a specific to this holiday season. And the Christmas Cottage, which I don't have to show you, but I could vouch that it's the epitome of Christmas and the holidays and cinnamon and warm and cozy, and I wish I could burn it and it didn't make my fiance sneeze. But that is everything from Scentsy. If you guys are interested, I will put a link to my consultant's website where you could check everything out, read more about it. There's an FAQ section on there. You could actually place an order if you're interested. It will ship directly to your house. And I'm not sure if they ship internationally. That would be a good question, but I'm sure you can find out on the website. And yeah, that's it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was a bit of a different kind of video for this channel, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I will see you soon. Bye!